Hey there guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for watching today. We are back with some more Funko Pop news as we got the last announcements for Funko Fair 2023. Was day 3 the last one, and they ended up with some really awesome figures, some surprises, at least in my opinion, and definitely some stuff I am picking up ASAP, some Star Wars figures, some Marvel figures, and a whole lot more. So we have a lot to get into today. And if you guys have not checked out our previous 2 videos about Funko Fair Day 1 and Day 2, they are here on the channel. If you want to make sure you get caught up on all of the Funko Fair announcements, go ahead and check them out here on the channel. But I think today was definitely better than Day 1. Day 2 was super crazy in terms of like the big Disney announcements and the big anime announcements, but I think Day 3 had a good variety of a whole different bunch of figures. And they started off with some really amazing ones that I was super pumped to see. These are some new Star Wars Return of the Jedi 40th anniversary figures. And so we do see here that we have C-3PO in chair. We have a little Wicket figure, which is great. We have Leia in her Endor outfit. We also have a new Bouche Leia, which I actually think they've made a couple times before. We have a great looking Luke Skywalker with the blaster in his hand. And then we also have an unmasked Darth Vader. And we have not gotten an unmasked Vader in a very long time, but this one is definitely a great one. And then we also got to look at some of the Star Wars exclusives as well. We did get a glow-in-the-dark Luke Skywalker exclusive to Entertainment Earth. Definitely looks super nice. A little bit similar to like the Mandalorian glow-in-the-dark Entertainment Earth exclusive they did for Mandalorian Season 2. We also have one of the Ewoks with like the Stormtrooper helmets on the sticks from the end of Return of the Jedi from the battle. Very, very awesome, but scary. We do have my boy Max Rebo. We're getting a new Max Rebo Pop. Super excited about that. Can't wait to get that in and do a Funko Pop comparison with the old one. And then we also got a new Emperor Palpatine in his throne. Super sick looking figure there. That one's going to be exclusive over to Hot Topic. And then finally, we are getting a new Pocket Pop of Darth Vader, which is going to be over at Hot Topic as well. So we got a couple great pop moments, including this one of Jabba the Hutt with Salacious B. Crumb. We love that little lizard monkey. And then there's also fantastic looking Luke Skywalker versus Darth Vader pop moment. Really like that one, especially where they're on the second Death Star with the big window in the background. And we learned a great detail about this one. There's actually enough room behind Vader and Luke where you can actually put the Hot Topic exclusive Palpatine in his chair right behind him, so you can have all 3 of them in the set. And then to finish out the 40th anniversary figures, we did get a new connecting set for Return of the Jedi. And the first 2 figures that are going to be exclusive over the Target is going to be Luke Skywalker with his lightsaber, along with Chewbacca, and they're going to be right there on Jabba's skiff. Great idea for a connecting set. I definitely think this is one of the better connecting sets they have done so far. But it does look like there's going to be 6 figures on this skiff that you can put together. And moving on from Star Wars, we went over to WWE with some brand new figures. Definitely look nice. I'm not a huge WWE fan or collector, so I don't have any of those in my collection here. But I know a lot of you guys will definitely be going after some of these. So we got to look at some new WWE commons, including Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, along with Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, which looks like a pretty interesting one. We also got some exclusive WWE Pops, including this Cody Rhodes, which looks pretty nice over at Walmart. We also got a common Rocky Maivia, and then over at the Funko shop, there's going to be a metallic exclusive dropping sometime in the future. And then we got to look at another exclusive over at GameStop, which is going to be the $1 Million Man. And this one does come with a chase where the commons is black suit, and then the chase is that kind of green teal suit, and it is also going to be Diamond Edition. And then exclusive over at Target, we got our first ever WWE covers with Hulk Hogan and Mr. T. Definitely looking like some pretty cool figures with the 2 of them in the background of the poster. Now, we've seen recently that Funko's trying to experiment with different types of product. We saw the Funko Gold last year. We also saw like the Popsies come out as well. And of course, sodas exploding over the past couple years. And then even recently with the bitty size ones that we got to look at as well. Now, Funko is coming out with a brand new type of product, and they announced the first wave. It is going to be Pop Candy. And no, it's not like their rock candy line that they had a few years ago that they stopped. This is actually Funko Pops that are clear that actually have candy inside of them. And the first one we're going to be getting, which is going to be exclusive to the Funko shop, of course, is going to be Freddy Funko. Now, this one's definitely pretty interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about this, and I'm not quite sure where you get the candy out. It's an interesting idea. I might pick up just one of them and just see it to review it for you guys, but I'm not enamored with this idea. But they didn't just announce one, they did announce an entire wave and some lines for it. So they did announce some DC ones with Batman, Joker, and Wonder Woman. I do like how they changed up the colors of the candy. And then the last ones they announced is the Care Bears line, which they've been doing a lot of Care Bears for the 40th anniversary. So we have a green, we have a pink, along with an orange one. And according to the Funko shop, it shows that each of these are going to be $8, and they're going to be pressed sugar candies. Not really sure what that means, because all candy is essentially just pressed sugar, but that's what it says it's going to be. That's an interesting idea. Again, I'm not quite sure how it's going to work out, or really how long the candy is going to last, because I assume that maybe some of these might be sitting on the Funko shop for a number of months. Now from there we went over to some Marvel Pops, and I think these ones were definitely some pretty great ones, and I've actually seen a lot of concept art of this character getting this exact figure, and Funko came through and gave the people what they want. It's a brand new Wanda Maximoff from Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, and this is going to be an Entertainment Earth exclusive. So we have the Earth 838 Wanda Maximoff, all kind of bloody, but she has the black blood on her, and it's actually going to be a glow-in-the-dark figure that looks great. So it looks like your eyes, along with her hands that are using her powers, is gonna glow. Definitely can't wait to get this one. And then of course they had to add in some more Scarlet Witch as they announced the next piece for the Captain America Civil War Build-A-Set, and they have the new Scarlet Witch here, which definitely looks great. They did already have a Scarlet Witch figure for Civil War, but this one's definitely a really nice updated one, especially with her floating in the air. And we did get an announcement the past few weeks, with Black Widow being the announcement from last week. Now going back over to Lucasfilm, it's not for Star Wars, but one of their other big franchises, which is Willow. We are finally getting some Willow Funko Pops, which we've never had before, which I'm kind of surprised about. We have 4 different characters that we are going to be seeing. We're going to be seeing Willow Offgood, Mad Mardigan, General Kale, and then there's also going to be a pop for Sorsha, which is going to come with a chase, but Sorsha will have her helmet on as that chase. And that is a nice surprise that I was not expecting Funko to come out with. We're getting pops for What We Do in the Shadows, which is a show that's on FX, but was actually inspired as, I guess, kind of more of a sequel to Taika Waititi's What We Do in the Shadows movie, which is really funny. So we are getting 5 different characters of Colin, Guillermo, Laszlo, Nadja, and Nandor, all coming together in this. And then we're also going to be seeing them not only as the 5 commons, but also as a 5-pack that's going to be exclusive over to Walmart, and they are going to be glow in the dark. And then next we got into a little bit of the Pop Rocks section of the day, and our first one is a brand new Funko Gold we're going to be seeing of Jimi Hendrix, but it's not regular Jimi Hendrix, it's a blacklight Jimi Hendrix, which I think works for him. You probably can't do a ton of blacklight with other musicians, but with him it definitely works, especially since they've already done multiple figures of Jimi Hendrix in blacklight. And then they also announced a new pop for Cyndi Lauper, who we have gotten a figure of before as a pop album, but I believe this is her first just regular single pop on her own. And this is inspired from the song Girls Just Want to Have Fun. And then our last Pop Rocks figure was for the iconic Cher, which I'm also surprised we have not gotten a Funko Pop of yet. And to celebrate her, if I can turn back time, we are getting these figures right here. So we're getting the common of her in her black jacket, and then we're also getting a diamond edition as well. And now we've gone all day without talking any anime so far, which is sometimes surprising when we get to these big Funko announcements. They normally have tons of anime. This time it's only one anime figure that they announced, and this one's going to be from the new Boruto Hokogi Rock Connecting set. And this one is Minuto Namikaze, and this is the 4th of 7 different characters that you can then put together to form that rock. And this set, by the way, is going to be exclusive over to GameStop. And then we also did have to sneak in at least one Funko Soda announcement as well. So one character that we saw photos of last week, but was never announced. We got it today. This is the new Marty McFly from Back to the Future Funko Soda. Definitely excited for this one. Going to be picking this one up for sure for our collection. So you have the common here, which looks great, of him and his actually from his Back to the Future Part 2 look. And then the chase is him with the hat that his son wears in the sequel. So definitely a really fun soda. And now the final figure that was announced for the day was a Stranger Things one, and I definitely think this was one that a lot of people are going to be going after. This is a deluxe pop moment from Stranger Things Season 4 of Dustin, Eddie, and the Demobats. And this is that iconic scene with Eddie just shredding on the guitar on the top of the house. Super cool moment in the show and super detailed figure right here. It is really large, so do be warned, but definitely an interesting one to go with. So guys, there's our look at all the announcements from Funko Fair Day 3. Some really amazing figures that were announced. I love the Star Wars ones. I really do like the Stranger Things deluxe pop moment. Even though I don't love the big cases like that, I think it is a really cool display piece to have in the collection. So we might be picking that one up. And definitely the Scarlet Witch one is another really amazing figure as well. So definitely some great stuff today. I'm going to be picking up that Marty McFly soda too. But guys, I do also want to hear from you. What do you think about the announcements for Day 3 of Funko Fair? What was your favorite thing from today that we found out about? Was it the Star Wars ones? Was it the Marvel ones? Was it that soda? Let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comments down below. And if you want to throw out maybe what's your favorite thing from Funko Fair they announced this year in general, now that we're all finished, let me know about what your thoughts are on that as well in the comments. And of course, if you guys have not done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also leave a like in this video as well if you enjoyed it. And you can always hit that bell to be notified whenever we have new videos drop. But thank you guys so much for watching today. And as always, we'll see you again real soon.